Capricorn, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Capricorn, do trust there is a message here for you. If you are a regular calling back in for another reading, welcome back, Capricorn. Great to have you here. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader looking forward to bringing you through this message. If you do enjoy it, Capricorn, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. It really does keep the readings coming and helps me connect with your energy. So I'd be super grateful for that. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from, Cappy. You know I love to hear. And we have Here and Now, number 4. And we have Comfort, number 3, to start us off. Number 3 and 4, creation leading to stability, security, comfort. But sometimes we have to go outside of our comfort zone in order to build the greater stability for ourselves. Now we've got the here and now. There is an imminency, an urgency, or something in the present moment right now that is shifting or weaving and bringing you greater comfort. Let's see where this is going. So Capricorn, I'm going to work with the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. I'll link these down below. Also link my website should you want to follow up with a personal reading or healing. And my socials, Instagram and TikTok. Very active and interactive with different daily content on those platforms. Alright, fire initiation in the house. Number 9. You might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But in terms of energy for you, Capricorn, fire is, of course, action, energy, dynamic movement. We see someone who's like empowered in their stance. So here and now, there is an urgency around taking some kind of action is what I get from that to move forward. All right. We have the High Priestess. So intriguing because she invites you over the threshold towards the Empress, who is the next card on from this. And that is where things really grow and really flourish. But I see someone here who, I mean, we see the shadow column and the light column here. We see someone here who knows the darkness. So again, I feel like you might have been through a tower moment, or you've been looking at the shadow or your blind spots, and you're at this point, this critical threshold in the here and now, and maybe you've had some clarity, some illumination, and now you are taking action on something here that you feel deeply pulled towards intuitively with the High Priestess. Wow, the world, the universe, that's the last major arcana that comes after Judgment. And Judgment for me symbolizes whatever that column there. It's the shadow, it's the wake up, the shake up, the tower moment, the destabilization, which happened for a reason, to get your attention. Maybe it took you out of comfort. So the world, the universe is associated with our next major life chapter opening up. But generally speaking, there is a hard decision, or you know, there can be an undoing process as part of that as well. So you might still be in the final judgment right now, or you might be hanged woman, hanged person, hanged man in the waiting. I mean, this is the energy of maybe feeling like things are stuck, but maybe there's something that you can do. And the Hanged Man is all about looking for that moment of clarity. But sometimes if we wait for full clarity, that can be the block, because it doesn't always come. Sometimes we actually need to believe and take a step and move forward before we actually gain clarity. So yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Wow, you are the one that turns that Wheel of Fortune. I mean, Capricorn, the waffer's in the house, and this generally talks about major expansion or change in your life that is destined, that brings a shift, fortune, positive energy, a new cycle opening. But, I mean, sometimes the Wheel of Fortune will turn on its own, but generally it's because the energetic conditions are right. There is a readiness, a willingness, and open to receive. So most definitely put that out there. And maybe you were manifesting this type of energy around Lion's Gate. I've just realized we have 4 major arcana that have come out in a row as well. So the more major arcana, Capricorn, the more significant this is. So it's like really huge energy. Oh, 9 of Swords coming in sort of in reverse here. And it could be at the time of this reading you feel like everything's stacked up against you, that you're really desiring that shift. And shift at will. The big wheel is turning. Here goes Judgment. Oh my goodness. Right. So Judgment is the card that comes before the World, as I mentioned before. And it can talk about where we feel held back, contained, like we've outgrown something, that we're desiring more. Maybe there was a shake up or wake up. You, I feel, have picked up what the universe is putting down here, and I think that you are getting ready to take some kind of step or move, and maybe you needed that, because otherwise you would have stayed in the comfort and kept on getting that same result or outcome, which I think was less than what you deserve, desire, or want to receive. So in the here and now, we have a fork in the road. And I think that is, you know, what you're moving forward to. And can I just say, we've still only got 1 card that's not a major arcana here. So this is like really huge energy. The 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I think we've got enough to talk through. And I have the Devil, the Ego at the bottom of the deck. All right. So I think that there is a move for you to make, but you've got to step out of the comfort zone. We're being told that is the entrapment here. I mean, the Devil can also be where we don't want to go into financial discomfort or leave behind a situation that might have stability and security, but might also be siphoning the energy, the joy, the life out of us. The 7 of Pentacles is the re-evaluation after the judgment call, but out of that evaluation we need to initiate the fire, take a dynamic step or action. And it really is around a situation in your life that you're not happy with what you're receiving back for the investment, the time, the energy that you are putting in. So this could be in a relationship, this could be in work career, this could be around where you live and the opportunities that are available. And I think that you're getting that clarity and you're going to take some kind of step. And that step is going to be what really shifts this Wheel of Fortune off its hinges, right? Which really gets it moving. Because sometimes the universe just needs to know that that readiness, the willingness is there. And then everything moves. It can take 1 moment, just 1 moment, to change your entire life. Saying yes to an opportunity, a chance encounter, a decision to leave a comfort zone. That's the type of energy that I have in this reading. So stay alert, stay attuned in the here and now. This is something very significant. The big wheel is going to turn for you, but we have to be ready and willing to leave behind the comfort in order to move with it. I'm going to leave it here, Capricorn. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing or more info on my socials, I will link all of that down below. I'd love to tell you about my new alignment program, Aligned the 4 Fields Method. This is my legacy work that has been born out of 2,000 plus personal readings across the last years and my own journey of profoundly and deeply changing my life. I believe in alignment for creation, for manifestation. Generally, manifestation processes out there are incomplete. They do not work. I don't believe in them. I don't buy it, guys, and think that you shouldn't either. This process is full self-mastery to go through any transformation, create the life your soul desires. And I'm not saying that it is going to be easy, but it works. And I know that it works because it's the journey that I have personally been on, although I took the wild road less traveled back in 2013. I made a plea deal with the universe. Actually, it was 2012. I made a plea deal with the universe, and the universe answered within 8 weeks and profoundly gave me the biggest tower moment that broke down my entire being and life. And I rebuilt myself and found my path and aligned to it. So this is the distillation of that journey. Everything I've learned from the 2000 seekers who, although, we read the pathways of potential, the struggle I found is in how to actually say yes to that, how to actually align, how to go through the hard undoing process. So this methodology is something that has been downloaded and channeled through me. It is my gift to the world, and it is a blend of spiritual law, neuroscience, and modern psychology, and I deeply and profoundly believe in it. So I'm going to drop you a link down there. It is the only way to work with me one-on-one, and always has been. Well, I mean, I haven't ever offered any one-on-one work before. This is it. So if you'd like to work with me and change your entire life, check out the link. Sending you so much love and magic, Capricorn. Bye for now.